Pelajim, have you make your prediction right now?
No, I don't have any right here. With this kind of drop, it's pretty confusing.
You have to choose Onic or
But you
Evos.
have to choose right now between Evos and Onic.
I'll go for Onic.
You go for Onic.
Okay,
So
I'll go for Evos.
yeah,
I'll go for
How
Onic.
about you?
I will go for Evos also.
Okay.
Okay.
So we are going straight into the lineup down with your guide caster here, Mozen Asofela J. Please take it away.
Thank
Yay.
you, Anonym.
Kita ada di game kedua
We will
nih.
see what will happen inside of the Land of
Sans
Darkness. This is the
mengeluarkan
second game of
Bruno
Battle of the
Message.
Don't forget to use the hashtag GoOnic and also hashtag EvoSource if you're supporting them in the comment section below.
Yes, Onic Esports, they cleared the mid lanes pretty fast here. Meanwhile, Bajan still pretty annoying with the ritual as well. Combat of ritual coming from Bajan. And Trian, pretty low in the bottom lane.
Yeah. I really want to see what will happen, but I have a slight hope for this right here, especially with Bruno plus Ravella combo. Let's see what will they do inside of this game. Hopefully it will turn out into the good result, but I don't know about Evos. They're having a very strong lineup, if I can say, with the comfortable pick with Juan, Rek, and also Bajan, especially Dragon and also Rexy. So yeah, I think that all of them having a very good hero on their side, but look at that one, actually BW.
It's gonna be to survive.
Yeah.
Almost being targeted by one here.
But he's using the Purify. Imagine there is no Purify on his hand because the cooldown is pretty long, like 90 seconds if I'm not mistaken.
But the Evos Legend, they have a lot of CC they're coming from the team though. Rexy with the Abyssal and Abyssal Trap, Rek also with the Falling Salmon right, and the slow coming from the Zaman Force, and wow, Bajan really take a lot of damage. But the first blood goes to Onic Esports. Wow, it's a really good sign for Onic Esports.
Yeah, I know, right? But we are seeing it's actually because Bajan taking it too long there. He's overstayed in that area. We know that actually Bruno is very strong when they're having the stacks right here. He already have the Raptor Machete plus Swift Boots. Correct me if I'm wrong, but he's so rich.
You are right, Pelajim, with 1.5k, but only Bajan. What? Twice?
Yeah.
Being shut down by Onic Esports.
Because of the Sun's ball is just like so painful right there.
The volley shot,
whenever he takes something, it's gonna be having a very huge damage. But I'm not sure about the mid-late game because we know that mid-late game, we believe that actually it's gonna be very tanky coming from Evos. But if Onic keep doing this and not allowing Evos to go to the mid game, they still have the chance to stop.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Onic Esports, they are trying to dominating in the early phase here. Let's see if Onic can still manage to get 1 point from Evos Legend in our second game.
Yes.
Being sold by one here. And Drian is already being targeted by Evos Legend. Pendragon still managed to survive, but I think Anti-Mage still want more. And he goes for it.
And anti-mage using mage. This is a whole new word. I mean, like before we are seeing he's using Alice, but not turning out really well. But this time, actually, he really wants to play super greedy, but still able to get solve for them. And Sans now is being free to try to get over the blue buff right there, but W.
Need to be careful with his position as well. But Sans is already coming after he secured the blue buff here. Rexy being shut down, but one, oh my god, he also cannot handle a lot of damage coming from Sans.
Yeah. He really needs to be careful of his movement. He needs a proper setup, and look at that one. Actually, this is a good setup for Rek if he wants to do the falling star moon, but he's handling his position.
Yeah, he just keep it for later, but Rian got a lot of damage towards one here, and Rian still able to survive a little bit.
But on the other side, actually Pendragon kind of waiting for his movement, but look at that one. Actually, his movement is not going to turn out really good because Sans will take him down. Healing stream for him. Even Bajan will be able to be shut down as well, I think. But he's still able to go to the ambush and still able to run away.
Okay, it's gonna be a disaster for Evos Legend. They really lost their gameplay in the early phase because a lot of damage are coming from Suns especially.
Oh, but look at that one actually with the Salmon for Sons of the Kono that's giving so much damage from one with the setup from Rexy. But look at this in the top lane, but versus Rag. This is the X Team 8 that's actually fighting against each other right here. Oh, Stutter stands. Dragon Tail, what will happen with this Esmeralda?
Yeah, Esmeralda, right? Even cannot handle by himself in the top lane here. The Falling Salmon being open, but EVOS really secure their objective. They really need Turtle because they already being left by 1k from the net worth.
Yeah, and they really need to catch up because they are losing one turret as well. So they really need to be careful of their movement. They really need to have a proper stuff to be done right here. But look at that one actually.
Damage. Really got a lot of damage coming from Rexy and also Pendragon, but Rian always there, trying to back up his teammate perfectly in the perfect timing.
CW will be the target right here for one wave of the world, but it's not even enough to get one down right here. Bajan, the frontliner, but Rian right here tries to over one and one will be shut down. On the other hand, we are seeing Bajan versus 3 members of Team Onic, and he's still able to go back.
I don't think that actually EVOS Legend can force it though just now.
Yeah,
I think 4 member from Onic already rotate from the top lane, especially Boots just now.
And this is also not the first thing overtaking the blue buff from
Again. Oh my god, unstoppable first and also ejected towards Rex here. Rex, they managed to survive? No. Because a lot of CC they coming from Drian and also from Suns, it's gonna make Rex pretty hard to survive.
But Pendragon playing it really well in the bottom lane. They need to get Rex down with this kind of situation, but Abyssal Arrow just connected just now towards Anti-Mage and he will be burst down really fast. This is a good part for EVOS if they want to.
Oh, but there was still one more here. You know, they can pick off towards CW and that's what they did just now. Drian still managed to survive with only half HP that he has in the middle lane just now.
But Suns now having a new Berserker theory.
Wow.
You know that actually it's gonna be very painful for the movement. With other initials from Rian, he wants to be more tanky whenever they do stuff right here. But look at the creation of the Suns.
The winning condition then for EVOS Legend actually they need to shut down Suns in the first place though. No matter what. No matter how the way.
But on the other hand, they can try to get over CW as well because one that Suns will not do stuff without CW. But look at that one in bottom lane. But is being chased by a lot of member, but he is still able to survive a lot of stuff. But one is coming.
Like already know that Suns is coming from behind, and also Bajan still one more, taking a lot of damage coming from Onic, and it's gonna be a lot of spaces that coming from one here. But Suns really so hard been taken down just now.
Yeah, the position is just like not coming so good. One is pretty confused. Should I go back or have my teammate? Bajan and Rexy is forcing their movement to get over Sun. Yeah, they got it. But they got Honey's as well. Not even them. Even one is also being shattered down. Only Rex being able to get back and heal in the base right there. So it's a huge loss for EVOS, even though that they got Sun on the other hand.
And CW still survive as well.
Yeah.
Wow, Onic Esports, they really make EVOS Legend
Confused now.
confused in the second game.
Yeah, I think they're pretty confused right now with the movement that's been done by Onic. And the Ravela is also the key player for this game. I thought at first, okay, Ravela is for what? But for 5 games, was Rexy.
A lot of damage coming from Suns, massive damage, especially he knew that actually he already got the Berserker 40. It's gonna be giving a lot of critical damage towards EVOS Legend member.
Yeah. I was mentioning before like Ravela for what, but after they're picking over Bruno, they have this slight chance to win the game because of the Bruno in their hand. Oops, another one right here.
Already being ejected by Drian, and that's gonna be the answer for Onic Esports. They still able to pick off one gear boost with the Light Dragon form. Still go for budget at the backline, but I don't think the EVOS Legend can manage to survive in the second game. They're really being wrecked by Onic Esports.
Even though that the gold is not too different. You can see actually the gold is
Yeah.
like 300, 400 gold different
Because just
both
now,
of the sides, but the chance to take over the Lord, it's gonna make them hard to stay in the base only. And if they want to contest it, it's gonna create so much trouble.
mhm.
And I'm kind of worrying, like they are having a very messy war. That I thought they're supposed to have like 3 or 4 members war together because the rest of Team Onic is just like a very strong pick off with that kind of hero, but they're not. When they gather together, they are not having a very good composition from the hero.
Yeah. I don't know. This Rafaela maybe shuts down so many times, but no one can take down Sans. That's the problem here.
Mati lagi
Yeah.
dragonnya
Because
guys.
Ravella is the like the bait right there.
Ini
Oh
bisa
my
ke
god, it's
onset.
gonna be a disaster for Onic Esports. Meanwhile, Jackson, they're coming from Rian. Really make all those even though they can take down CW, but CW is not the top priority for Evo's Legend. They really need to shut down Sans. But no one can even touch Sans here.
Yeah, but look at that one. Rack actually still trying to go back a bit. The Lord is able to be clean by Rack. But look at that Rian, Sans, and Anthony. They don't want to stop it. They want more. And the blood food, flowing blood, unstoppable force to the forward of the base. But what will happen? Keep the already being taken by the Oni Esports. Now they still want to set up so they can try to get over the last inhibitor inside of the base of Team Evo's Legends.
Yeah, but they lose a lot of objectives. They lose the buff, they lose the jungle as well. They lose the wave management actually being secured by Evo's Legend. Onic Esports, they really need to at least maybe wait for the second lord. Or maybe they want to wait until one open the Zaman Force and targeted CW, which is we know there is.
If they are not targeting CW, Sans will be easily go away.
But the problem
That's
is
the
the follow up. But the problem is the follow up is not there for Evo's Legend.
I know, because the only one that can dive into that one is only from Harris.
Rep also can,
But he is the frontliner that is trying to disturb the rest of Team Onyx.
it should be Bajan, I think. But I don't know. Like Evo's Legend, they are so different with the first game.
Because they don't have hero to chase over Bruno. It's kind of surprising them.
They don't have one lock hero.
Oh,
This
this
one
one
is
is not good.
Yeah, this one is probably not good. But the one also stay in the front line without any help. They're coming from the team. And 3 member down from Evo's Legend. It's gonna be a disaster for Evo's Legend here, Kelsey.
Yeah, and I don't think it's gonna be very good as well. Look at that one.
Oh my
Actually,
God, the
the ejector
major damage.
being happened right there, and look at the damage that is given
Wow.
from that Bruno, and the game is finished. This is a third game that will be happen inside of the first play-in on MPL ID Season 6 Playoff.
Oke
Wow.
cuy, game kedua
What happened to
dengan
Evo's Legend?
Onic ya.
I thought that
Dapat yang
Esmeralda
pulang di
had
game
it and
ketiga
also
coy.
Selena plus Hilda's really strong for Evo's Legend. But Onic, even though they lose Rafaela so many times,